A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English, that's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to A+ English. I'm Pat.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Ignis。
So yesterday we talked about the COVID-19 disease as well as some other terrible diseases that spread all around the world.
But these are big, scary diseases, not normal things like colds.
Yep.
We all get colds from time to time.
So Ignis, what do you do when you feel a bit sick, when you feel sick?
Well, when I feel sick, I usually buy some vitamin C pills.
Okay.
And drink a lot of water to feel better.
Sure.
If it doesn't work, then I will go to see a doctor. So what
plan.
about you, Pat?
Yeah, I would get some of the stuff you can buy in like Watson's or Cosmed, the tablets or things to make yourself feel better. I will not go to work if I feel sick, partly because I wouldn't be able to work very well, and also I don't want to give my disease to somebody else. So yeah, I'll take some time off work to try and sleep. I will have Pocari, you know, the sign of energy drinks, something like that, because that kind of gets your body. I will also eat really, really spicy food to burn away the cold.
That's your special
That's
way.
my special way, yeah. Very, very spicy food, something like that. You sweat out your disease.
So, in today's article, we're going to learn about some other terrible diseases.
That's right. We have 2 more today, so let's read about them.
History's worst diseases. Warm-up question. What do you do when you feel sick?
SARS, Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome. Like COVID-19, SARS was caused by a coronavirus. It broke out in China in 2002. Many people carried it to other countries when they went abroad. The world was better at dealing with diseases by then. In total, 916 people died, including 73 Taiwanese people. 2009 flu pandemic. This influenza, H1N1, was a combination of pig, bird, and human flu viruses. It lasted from April 2009 to early 2010. Millions of people caught H1N1. However, it wasn't as bad as Spanish flu. The 2009 flu pandemic killed 18,449 people, including 41 Taiwanese people. Diseases will always be with us, but we can fight them. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Word power!
Including. Everything in this clothes store is 10% off, including shoes. Everything in this clothes store is 10% off, including shoes. Taiwanese. Dawei is Taiwanese. He was born in Taichung. Dawei is Taiwanese. He was born in Taichung. Human. Some animals can understand human language. My dog knows the word walk. Some animals can understand human language. My dog knows the word walk. Catch. catch, catch, caught, caught. Josie caught a cold and was sick for several days. Josie caught a cold and was sick for several days.
认识字汇
Coronavirus. Combination. Virus.
So, on day 2, we get straight into our first big disease, one that you guys will likely have heard of. It is SARS, which is Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome.
没有错。首先，文章就介绍大家可能听过的，就是 SARS 严重急性呼吸道症候群。
Now, that happened before I came to Taiwan. How old were you when SARS was? You're quite young, I guess.
Freshman in
okay.
college.
So you must remember what it was like.
That was so terrible.
Yeah, pretty nasty. But Taiwan learned a lot from it, which was kind of seen when the COVID-19 thing happened. So it was a learning. But what do we learn about SARS? We see it in the article, like COVID-19, SARS was caused by a coronavirus. So a coronavirus is, of course, what causes COVID-19. It's a kind of virus that causes diseases of the lungs, and it can pass between animals and humans. The corona part of the name comes from the shape of the virus particle. It's like almost like a sun or a circle.
没有错，文章里面说到了，就如同严重特殊传染性肺炎武汉肺炎一样 ，SARS 呢，严重急性呼吸道症候群是由冠状病毒所引起。那 coronavirus 就是指所谓的冠状病毒。这种病毒呢，有什么影响呢？它会造成人类肺部里面的疾病。更可怕的是，它会在人类跟动物间传递。那为什么叫 coronavirus？ 因为这个病毒的形状，科学家发现了是冠状的。那也就是为什么它被称为 coronavirus 冠状病毒。
Now, here's another similarity between SARS and COVID-19. It broke out in China in 2002. So both started in China. The phrasal verb broke out means started when you're talking about a disease, though it can also be used with other things. War breaks out, a fight breaks out, and so on. So it means start, but it's mostly about bad things.
没有错。文章中就说了，它2002年在中国爆发，就跟武汉肺炎一样，两者都是从中国先开始的。这句话里面呢，同学要小心的是，这个动词片语 break out 就是指爆发或是发生的意思，通常是用在负面的意思，例如疾病爆发或战争爆发，都可以用这个动词片语。那同学不要忘记咯 break 这个字三态变化是 break。Broke, broken.
That's right. So next we learn about SARS that many people carried it to other countries when they went abroad. And that's using the meaning carry from day 1 of our article.
That's right. 文章接着说了，很多人呢，当出国的时候，将它传播到国外。这里的它 it 就是指前面讲过的 SARS. Sounds familiar?
Yeah, it's pretty much what happened. SARS and COVID-19 are sort of like brother diseases.
Yeah.
So next we see that the world was better at dealing with diseases by then. So we mean in 2002. To deal with something means to handle it, to solve a problem and make that problem go away or get smaller.
文章中就说了，在那个时候呢，全世界对于此疾病处理的较好。这句话里面的动词片语 deal with 就是指处理啊、应付。当然，你用 handle 也可以。例如，我们可以说 I don't know how to deal with this problem。我不知道该如何处理这个问题。So what happened?
Well, basically with SARS, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Better medicine, better doctors, more awareness, things like that. And we see that in total, 916 people died, including 73 Taiwanese people. Now, we use the phrase in total to show the total number of something. When all the different numbers are added together and counted up, that's the total.
文章中就提到了，总计916人死亡，其中包含73位台籍人士。这句话里面这个片语 in total 便是指总计啊、合计的意思。例如有时候你跟爸妈去购物的时候，最后那个结账时，那个收银机可能会显示多少钱 in total， 便是指你们总共花了多少钱咯。So we have a couple of power words to look at as well, don't we?
That's right. First, we have the word including. I-N-C-L-U-D-I-N-G, including. Now, this is a preposition here, so we're using it in a particular way. Let's find out how. So we use the word including to show that something is part of a larger thing. It's like saying A, the smaller one, is part of B, the larger one. Like, this restaurant serves full meals, including soup, dessert, and a drink. So the full meal has soup, dessert, and a drink as part of it. Here's another example. Everything in this clothes store is 10% off, including shoes. Everything in this clothes store is 10% off, including shoes.
没有错。首先呢 ，including 这个字是从它的动词 include 包含然后延伸而成，在这边有点像介系词的用法，用来表示除了前方的 A 之外，还包含 including 之后的 B。例如，我们可以说了 ，I like all kinds of fruit, including durians。我喜欢，not me，OK？
OK
我喜欢所有种类的水果，包含榴莲。那例句里面提到了，这家服饰店的所有东西都打9折，包含鞋子。
So in our article, we say that the people who died because of SARS included 73 Taiwanese people. Here we're using Taiwanese as an adjective. It's spelled T-A-I-W-A-N-E-S-E, Taiwanese. Let's check it out. So when we use the word Taiwanese as an adjective, we could mean any person or anything from Taiwan. Taiwanese food, Taiwanese scenery, Taiwanese movies, Taiwanese art. We could also use Taiwanese as a noun to mean the language that's spoken by many people on the island. Here's an example sentence using the word as an adjective. Da Wei is Taiwanese. He was born in Taichung. Da Wei is Taiwanese. He was born in Taichung.
没有错 ，Taiwanese 呢可以当成形容词或者是名词来用。当成形容词就是所谓台湾的啊或台湾籍的啊，当成名词便是指台湾人。其他类似的用法我们会有 Japanese 也是这样的用法。例如例句里面提到了大为是一名台湾人，他出生在台中。
Okay, time to jump to our next disease, which is 2009 flu pandemic. So that's another one that we can both remember.
Oh, that's right.
I was here in Taiwan during that. I remember schools being closed down.
That's right. And that it was indeed a horrible year.
Yeah.
然后接着文章就说到了我们比较熟悉的2009年流感大流行。
And many people called it swine flu as well. So you might remember that. And you'll also maybe remember the little code which we'll put in our next sentence. The article says, this influenza, H1N1, was a combination of pig, bird and human flu viruses. So H1N1, I think a lot of people will remember that. Now, if we say something is a combination, it's made up of lots of different things. It's a mixture. It's not just one single thing. It's got parts of several.
That's right. 文章接着就说了，这种流行性感冒 H1N1 是一种猪、鸟禽以及人类流感病毒的结合物。那同学要记得这句话里面的这个字 combination 就是指组合或混合的意思。那它的动词 combine 从这边变过来的。So what was H1N1 a combination of?
Well, H1N1 was made up of 3 different kinds of viruses: pig, bird and human. So let's find out about the word human, H-U-M-A-N, human, which is an adjective and our next word power word. So human means anything related to a person or people in general. As a noun, the word human means a person. So as an adjective, it describes things that belong to humans, are made by humans, and so on. Here we could say, some animals can understand human language. My dog knows the word walk. Some animals can understand human language. My dog knows the word walk.
没有错 ，human 这个字呢，一样可以当成形容词或名词。当形容词就是指人类的啊，或者是人体的；那当成名词就是指人或人类了。但这边同学要留意的就是 ，human 当成名词的时候，不像我们学过的 man 一样，我们只要把那个 a 变成一，就变成 plural 复数。human 的复数是在字尾直接加上 s 变成 humans。那例句里面提到了，有些动物可以理解人类的语言，我的狗知道走这个字的意思。So, and we said H1N1 is a combination of viruses.
That's right. A virus is a living thing. It's very, very small. Viruses live by getting inside the cells in our bodies or other animals' bodies and then making copies of themselves. Because of this, they need to be passed from person to person or animal to animal. Now, when they're doing their thing inside cells, making copies, they cause us to feel sick as a result.
没有错 ，virus 呢就是病毒的意思。通常人体肉眼你是无法直接看到的。当它们进入到人体里面细胞 cell 的时候呢，便会让人体感到不舒服了。那当然 ，virus 这个字也可以指到我们电脑中毒的时候，例如电脑病毒 virus 进入软体的 software， 而让你电脑无法正常的运作。
And here's some more about what H1N1 did. The article says it lasted from April 2009 to early 2010.
文章就说了，它一直从2009年4月一路持续到2010年年初。
Next, it says millions of people caught H1N1. So 1 million is 1,000 thousands. So when we say millions of something, we just mean a great deal, a lot.
That's right. 文章就说了，数百万人染上 H1N1。那这边同学要注意的是，在英文里面，我们在学一些数量单位，特别是百啊、千啊、万啊、10万、百万这些字 ，hundred thousand， 一般来说我们字尾是不会放 s 的。例如200块，我们会说 200， 我们不可以说成 200s。但当这些单位的字尾加上 s 的时候，便是表示数以百计啊、数以千计啊，或像这篇文章提到的数以百万计。后方呢一定要加上 of 这个字，我们就依序变成 thousands of, hundreds of 或者 millions of.
Exactly. Now, in that sentence, we use the word catch, C-A-T-C-H, catch. It's a verb, and the three forms are catch, caught, caught. Now, we're using catch in a special way in this article, so let's go to our final word power section to learn more. To catch an illness means to get that disease from a person, a place, or whatever. Of course, catch has many meanings, so catch a ball, like that. Catch a bad guy, run after him, or you stop. But here, catch is all about getting an illness or a disease from someone or something. Here's an example. Josie caught a cold and was sick for several days. Josie caught a cold and was sick for several days.
没有错。同学熟悉的 catch 这个动词呢，通常是指抓或拿到或捕捉到。但在文章这边这句话里面 ，catch 指的是染上某种疾病的意思。例如 he caught a cold， 便是指他感冒了。那像 Pat 老师有提到啦 ，catch 这个字的三态变化就是 catch、caught。要特别留意哦。例句里面说到了 Josie 染上了感冒，生病了好几天。So we just learned that millions of people caught H1N1.
That's true, but luckily we see that, however, it wasn't as bad as Spanish flu.
文章就说了，它并不像西班牙流感一样糟糕。So remember from day one, millions of people died from Spanish flu.
Yeah, but fewer people died from H1N1. We see that the 2009 flu pandemic killed 18,449 people, including 41 Taiwanese people. So there we use one of our earlier word power words, Taiwanese. So yes, many people died due to H1N1, but not as many as died because of Spanish flu.
文章就说了，2009流感大流行夺走了18449人，当中呢包含41位台籍人士的性命。没有错，虽然跟西班牙流感一样，都有很多人不幸丧命了，但呢，2009这一个流感大流行好险没有像西班牙流感一样造成太多人的死亡。
So now let's get to the article's conclusion. It said diseases will always be with us, but we can fight them.
That's right. 文章就说了，疾病呢总是会跟着我们，但是我们是可以对抗疾病的。
And the article finishes by saying, stay safe and stay healthy.
当然我们都要干嘛呢？保持安全以及保持健康。
And that's how we end the article, with a positive message. Let's go to our magic box first, and then back with our review time activity.
Magic Box 找亮点。
Hello， 大家好，我是 Isaac。那我们常常在日常生活中呢，会听到别人在数数量的时候呢，会说数十个、数百个、数千个、数万个、数十万个，或者数百万个等等。那想必大家常常会被这些用法搞得就是晕头转向吧？什么时候要数字在这些单位词前面？那什么时候不用呢？那今天就要教大家如何简单的了解这些用法。那这些单位词呢，基本的用法就是数字加上一个单位词，那后面呢，我们则是加上一个可数的复数名词。比方说100 letters 100封信 3,000 people 3000个人 $2 million 200万元等等。那你们会问说，那有没有不加数字的用法？那答案是当然有咯，只不过中文就会完全就是它的意思是会完全不一样的。那基本上它的架构就是单位词呢后面加上一个 as， 那我们后面呢则是加上一个介系词 of， 再加上一个复数的可数名词。比方说你要说数十个苹果，你就可以说 tens or dozens of apples。那 dozen D-O-Z-E-N 这个字呢，它可以表示有一打有12个意思。那基本上它后面加上 as 也可以表示是数十个的意思哦。或者你要说数万只蚂蚁，那你也可以说 tens of thousands of ants。那用简单的数学就是数学10乘以1000，那当然就是1万了。所以数万个当然就是 tens of thousands of， 可以表示是数万个的意思。那如果今天你要说数千本书，那你就是 thousands of books。那如果你要说工厂里面呢有数百台电脑，那你就可以这样说 ：There are hundreds of computers in the factory。好啦，那说了这么多数字以及单位词，以及没有数字加单位词加上 as 的用法以及它的差异，那换我来考考大家吧。那懂得举一反三的你，如果我要说图书馆里面呢有数十万本的书，这句话的英文该怎么说呢？
The answer is there are hundreds of thousands of books in the library. 你答对了吗？
Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽。
So yesterday we talked about some of the symptoms and the words for them in English. These are the things you have or you get when you get sick, and you might want to tell a doctor about them. But what if you can't remember the words? And what if your English isn't that good, so you can't make the doctor understand? Well, of course, you can act it out. You can show the doctor by acting what is wrong with you. And Ignis and I are going to do that a little today. We'll take turns acting out some symptoms, some of these things you get when you have a disease, and we'll try and guess what we're acting. So
Okay.
you want to go first, and I'll see if...
Okay, sure.
Go on then.
Okay, so
You just act, no words,
Okay.
just physical. Oh, okay. He's got a pretty bad stomach ache, I think.
That's right.
All right. What will I do for a disease?
sore throat.
Yeah, sore throat. You want to do one more? Oh, okay. That looks like a pretty bad headache.
That's right.
Yep. Ready.
Okay.
What will I do that's pretty...
Diarrhea.
Yeah, that is my little acting for diarrhea. You don't want that. You
that's
definitely
right.
don't want that. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Do stay safe and stay healthy. For A+ English, I'm Pat.
我是 Ignis.
We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
History's worst diseases. Warm-up question. What do you do when you feel sick?
SARS, Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome. Like COVID-19, SARS was caused by a coronavirus. It broke out in China in 2002. Many people carried it to other countries when they went abroad. The world was better at dealing with diseases by then. In total, 916 people died, including 73 Taiwanese people. 2009 flu pandemic. This influenza, H1N1, was a combination of pig, bird, and human flu viruses. It lasted from April 2009 to early 2010. Millions of people caught H1N1. However, it wasn't as bad as Spanish flu. The 2009 flu pandemic killed 18,449 people, including 41 Taiwanese people. Diseases will always be with us, but we can fight them. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Word power!
Including. Everything in this clothes store is 10% off, including shoes. Everything in this clothes store is 10% off, including shoes. Taiwanese. Dawei is Taiwanese. He was born in Taichung. Dawei is Taiwanese. He was born in Taichung. Human. Some animals can understand human language. My dog knows the word walk. Some animals can understand human language. My dog knows the word walk. Catch, caught, caught. Josie caught a cold and was sick for several days. Josie caught a cold and was sick for several days.
认识字汇。
Coronavirus. Combination. Virus.